as requested from a previous video, which I will link below. I made an AAC modeling shopping trip to Target, which I will show how to put into AAC apps in this video you are watching now. It's important to note, I am showing modeling. For high-tech AAC apps in general, every app has its own menu system and customization steps. This is just a high-level overview of what to do with most AAC.
So for example, we can use TD Snap. It's an AAC app that I have and love. So I already put a folder called Human Anatomy in there and subdivided it into skeleton and bones. Previously put the humerus button in there. So now I'm putting in all the different bones that I'm looking at from the set itself. So I'm just going down the order of what I'm seeing. So this one I'm looking for an eye socket as I put that in there. I want to make sure it also has the anatomically correct name as well. But I did not like that picture, so I wanted to get something a little bit more representative of the eye socket, the more scientific bone anatomical way. So I realized I wrote eye docket. That didn't make any sense. So maybe I might get some different pictures. And indeed I do not. So I just have to pick the best of what I'm finding. And I chose that one right there. I think that is closer to an eye socket.
Eye socket orbit.
What I was doing there is just checking how it sounded before I finished it as a button. Sometimes you want to just check it before you go on to the next. So what you're seeing me do here is I'm putting in both the more common layman's term of the body part and also the name of the bone itself. And I want a more anatomically correct picture, so I take out thigh and just leave in femur, and it's usually giving me a pretty good option of more representing the skeleton. Now here you'll actually see I'm not finding a good picture even though I put talus in there instead of ankle. So I'm taking a new view and putting in ankle bone just in case I get something better. And I did not find anything that would be suitable, even though I looked through. So I just chose what would most represent an ankle bone, and that is this picture right here, because it's pointing directly to the ankle bone, even though, you know, it has skin on it. One thing I noticed here is that I think I went out of order, because when I had the tibia, which is the shin, and the other bone, the fibula, and what I realized I needed to do was just switch them so they're in order. So you can fix any mistake like that just very simply. So now we're putting in the anatomy facts so we can use as conversation pieces or to info dump. So here I am creating a folder of anatomy facts. You can call your folder anything at all. And this one, I didn't like the picture. It was like a picture of a book, like facts, but I more wanted to be like science facts. So I did change the symbol, what I searched for, to evidence, and I got a really good picture. So here I am choosing one of the anatomy facts from the cards from the set, and I am just putting that in this first button right here. I'm just going to label it, which is what it actually looks like when you are looking at the button. That's what the label is. So now what I'm doing is labeling the message. which is what the button will say in its speech generating setting. So I'm going to have it say the entire fact, which is like just this one sentence.
Anatomy facts: the top of the skull or cranium is made of 8 different bones.
So that was me checking again, and that's why I say always make sure you check before you finish out, check what it says, because the anatomy facts folder, I don't need it to say anatomy facts. I just need it to go into it. So I just took that out of the message, and now I'm checking it again.
The top of the skull or cranium is made of 8 different bones.
And you see, it is fixed.